everybody, welcome to Book Talk. So today for our first topic I'm going to be talking about love triangles. And before we get started, of course, a subscriber shout out for the day, and that is Stevie from Sable Court. So her link will be in my pants. Go out and have a look at her channel. Okay, so love triangles. I love them and hate them, depending really. It really just depends on the book and the story, whether or not a love triangle works, and also how it's written and portrayed. I am a big fan of love triangles when they are done well, but on the other hand, they can be pretty kind of frustrating and just like because in a lot of cases there's always the really decent good guy who's obviously the better choice, and then our main character goes to the bad guy. Well, not necessarily bad guy, but kind of just like the more rebellious or bad-tempered or something like that. I don't know. But something along those lines, like there's the one that stands out, like this is the perfect male specimen ever, and you're just like, I'll be a friend instead. In a lot of cases in books, I'm just like, if I was in your shoes, I would jump him like that. Jump his bones. So yeah, sometimes that can drive me a little bit insane. Just a little. The main kind of love triangle that I see that can either be really good or just really bad is when you have the best friend. The best friend who the main character has known for millions of years. They know each other inside and out, and you can kind of tell that he or she may have a crush on the main character. And then the main character finds another person, and then it's just like, shut down, shut down. For example, in the Hunger Games, there is Gale, the best friend. However, I think it works really well in this, but I will explain more about my feelings towards the love triangle in this in just a moment. Now, with love triangles, my main thing is that the two love interests have to be an integral part of the story outside of the romance. Like, I don't like having just a character pop up to cause drama. They need to actually be a part of the story. If they weren't there, then the story wouldn't work. There's also those other kinds of books, more contemporary ones, which focuses on a relationship, and a love triangle can sort of be essential to cause drama in the story, otherwise it'd be really flat and really just bleh, because it's only a simple love story. Oh, boy meets girl, they fall in love, kissy kissy, that's the whole story. You need to have some drama or some tension in there somewhere. So love triangles can be a really good way to do that. Like in Lola and the Boy Next Door, Lola has a rocker boyfriend. He's just like some badass dude. And then comes along Cricket. It's a romance story, and the love triangle in this was essential for it to happen. Otherwise, if there was no love triangle, it just wouldn't have worked. Now I'm going to go into some of my favourite love triangles. Like I said, the Hunger Games. Now obviously there's Gale, the best friend, and then there is Peter. The love triangle in this worked so well. It didn't define Katniss. The love story didn't take away from her personality and didn't take away from the story. It added to it. It was really good. The main thing is that just like tears me up inside is because both of the guys are really good guys. Gale is this like really great friend. He's strong, he's sexy, and you know, all that good stuff. And then there's Peter, who's just an absolute sweetheart. Like they don't have horrible traits about them. One of them isn't some jackass. That's what can really make a good love story, when there's not an obvious distinction between what is right and wrong. And also, because of that, Katniss's feelings or confusion for her feelings towards these two characters is really understandable, which is great, because I hate having to listen to a main character go on about how she loves this guy, and I'm just like, really? Really? Then Wither. I really like the love triangle in this. It worked so well. There is Lyndon, who is Ryan's husband, and then there is Gabriel, who is a servant of the household. Now these two characters are really important to the story and how things work out. Another one where we have two awesome guys. The Host. It's kind of like a love rectangle. in some way, because one of the characters is basically two. The love interests in this, just, they got me conflicted as well. Just like in the Hunger Games, it's just, either one would be a magnificent choice. It adds a lot of tension between some of the characters and really affects how the story plays out. So we have Jared, who is Melanie's love interest, and Melanie and Wanda are trapped in non-body. And then there is Ian, who's another side character. Now he comes on a little bit later, so the main thing is about Jared. There's Melanie and Jared, who have always had feelings for each other. Then there's Wanda, who starts developing feelings for Jared as well. So there's a bit of conflict between Melanie and Wanda inside her head, which is really interesting. It's also interesting to see how that affects Jared as well. So those are just a few of love triangles that I thought worked really well for the stories and that I really, really loved. I would love to hear what you think about love triangles. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Are you mixed about them? What do you think? And I would also love to know what your favourite love triangles are and what ones you just really don't like. Tell me what you think. So I will see you tomorrow with a final giveaway. Get excited, guys. And I will be back in another month with another book talk. And just as a side note, please comment and let me know what other things you'd like to talk about in book talk. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!